In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on September 12, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Kansas City Royals versus Chicago White Sox. The Kansas City Royals take on the Chicago White Sox on Tuesday evening in the second game of the series at Guaranteed Rate Field. The Royals and White Sox have split 10 games played this season, and the White Sox swept a 3-game set at Guaranteed Rate Field in May. The White Sox have won 7 of their last 8 matchups with the Royals at home, including a 3-game sweep earlier this season. The Chicago pitching staff limited the Royals to 2 runs or less in each of the 3 games played against them at home in 2023. The White Sox have won 2 of Towsaint's previous 3 starts at home. Lyles has produced a 6.61 earned run average and has allowed an average of almost 10 hits per 9 innings in his previous 3 starts. Lyles also has an eye-popping 7.45 earned run average in his 14 starts away from his home stadium this season. The Royals have lost each of Lyles' previous 3 starts on the road. He has struggled against the White Sox in his career, producing a 1-6 record with a 4.78 earned run average over 8 starts and 2 relief appearances. The Royals have lost their previous 9 series on the road, including several sweeps, and they have lost over 70% of their games away from Kauffman Stadium. The Kansas City pitching staff ranks 28th in the league in road earned run average with 5.21. They have lost 6 of their last 8 games overall. The stats strongly suggest a White Sox victory at home on Tuesday. The White Sox and Towsaint isn't ideal, but it beats the Royals and Jordan Lyles. Lyles leads the league with 16 losses, and he has a 6.24 earned run average on the season. On the road, Lyles has a 7.45 earned run average and .286 allowed batting average. No, thank you. So the Chicago White Sox money line is our full game side pick. Both teams rank near the bottom of the league in many key offensive categories, including average runs per game. The Royals rank dead last in the majors in batting average on the road, so the odds they score quickly in bunches are low. The White Sox have gone under in each of Towsaint's previous 3 starts. They have batted a lean .207 with a .250 slugging percentage at home over their previous 3 games. 5 of the last 6 games played between these 2 squads at Guaranteed Rate Field went under the run total, with only 16 runs scored in total during their 3-game set there in May. The White Sox pitching staff allowed 2 runs or less in each of the 3 games played against them at home this season. The Royals have pushed or gone under the run total in each of their previous 4 games. The White Sox have gone under in 4 straight games as well. Both teams scored 2 runs or less in their previous 2 contests. Most signs point to a lower scoring affair when these 2 offensively challenged teams meet on Tuesday. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Oakland Athletics versus Houston Astros. On Tuesday, the Oakland Athletics play the middle game of a 3-game series at Minute Maid Park in Houston against American League West rival the Houston Astros. Oakland was defeated by the Texas Rangers 9-4 on Sunday and lost 2 out of 3 to Texas over the weekend. The A's have lost 4 of the last 6 and are one of 3 teams in the American League that have been eliminated from postseason contention. Houston defeated the San Diego Padres 12-2 on Sunday and won 2 out of 3 in their interleague series with the Padres. Houston has a 2.5-game lead over second-place Seattle in the American League West. Oakland will play without 8 pitchers as well as center fielder J.J. Bleday. Houston will play without 3 pitchers. Houston is trying to win the American League West, and they get a great series to rack up wins against the lowly Athletics. Oakland has been very poor on offense this season. They are bottom 10 in the league in runs, hits, home runs, RBIs, walks, batting average, OBP, SLG, and OPS. The Astros have been very good on offense this season. They are top 10 in the league in runs, hits, home runs, RBI, walks, strikeouts, OBP, SLG, and OPS. Houston's offense is much better than Oakland's. Justin Verlander will have no trouble facing Oakland's batting lineup. Oakland has lost 4 of its last 6 overall, and when playing head-to-head versus Houston, has lost 10 of its last 11. Oakland also struggles on the road as the Athletics have lost 15 of the last 20 away from home. Oakland starter J.P. Sears has had 2 straight strong outings, but in 2 appearances this season versus Houston, has allowed 7 runs in 11 2/3 innings. Houston starting pitcher Justin Verlander has had 3 strong outings over the last 4 appearances, allowing a total of 7 earned runs across 24 innings, but 6 of the 7 runs were in one game, while allowing just 1 run across 18 innings in the other 3 starts. Houston's lineup top to bottom is much stronger than Oakland's, as the Astros have received excellent production from Kyle Tucker, Alex Bregman, Jose Abreu, Yordan Alvarez, and others. Houston does not have any of its position players on the injury list. The Athletics have been able to find wins here and there lately, and J.P. Sears has been great in his last 2 starts, allowing 8 hits and 1 run in his last 11 innings. I'm still not looking in the A's direction, the worst team in baseball and a team that doesn't make bettors money. The Astros are at home, they're fighting for a division title, and Justin Verlander is on the mound. Verlander is starting to find himself, allowing 1 or less earned runs in 3 of his last 4 starts. So the Houston Astros to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Justin Verlander is expected to be on the mound for Houston, and he will have no trouble with Oakland's poor batting lineup. On the season, Verlander has a 3.23 earned run average, 1.16 WHIP, and a 119/40 Kelvin BB ratio in 23 starts. Opposing batters are hitting .219 against Verlander. Oakland has been very poor on offense this season. They are bottom 10 in the league in runs, hits, home runs, RBI, walks, batting average, OBP, SLG, and OPS. The Athletics will struggle to score, and the under will hit in this matchup. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Cubs vs. Colorado Rockies. This Wednesday night matchup features the second game of the 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs traveling to take on the Colorado Rockies at home. The Cubs took the first game of the series and will look to secure a series win in Game 2. The Chicago Cubs are a much better team overall, are in playoff contention, and have a significant edge on the bump for this game. Chicago starts Javier Assad, who has a 2.83 earned run average and a 1.2 WHIP on the season, while the Rockies give Chris Flexen the start, who has a 7.36 earned run average and a 1.74 WHIP himself. Flexen also threw only 2.1 innings in his last outings, allowing 6 runs off 4 hits. The Cubs lineup should be able to jump on him in the first couple of innings and take the Rockies out of the game early. In terms of trends, the Rockies have lost 8 of their past 10 games overall, while the Cubs have won 6 of their past 9. In addition, when these teams have faced off in the past, the Cubs have won 4 of their past 5 matchups. The Cubs are just the better team with something to play for here, which is something that cannot be said for the Rockies if we're being honest. I mean, Colorado's provided value in some spots, and Assad's making his first start at Coors, so there's that wrinkle as well. But Assad just pitched well in another hitter-friendly environment in Cincinnati, and I think he could have a good enough outing here to get the win. So the Chicago Cubs to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Cubs bats didn't show up in Arizona after scoring 39 runs in their previous 4 games. It's a bit speculative, but I'm wagering on that changing in Colorado. Chicago has scored nearly 6 runs per ballgame since All-Star Weekend, a key factor in their second half winning stretch. It certainly hasn't been the pitching staff, as their first half earned run average and second half earned run average are nearly identical. Flexen and the Rockies bullpen, which has the highest earned run average and WHIP in MLB, will struggle to contain the Cubs' scoring charge. Visiting pitchers routinely struggle at Coors Field, and Colorado takes advantage, scoring 1.4 more runs at home than on the road. It slashes .267, .330, .441, and .770 at home versus .229, .289, .362, and .651 on the road. Assad will get his first Coors Field experience tomorrow. He may be in for a rude awakening. The over is 7-3 in the Rockies' last 10 games. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.